Welcome back, South Africa, and yes, you are correct. We are still having a fun time in our kitchen today, and we've decided to put to the test these two people that claim to be duos for life. I mean, you were talking about favorites this, favorites that, but now we're going to be making something that you claim is your favorite, Josh, right? You like pap?
I love pap.
Do you ever make it yourself?
I do, but I'm not very good at making it.
Okay, and I guess that's why you are here, Kero. You're going to show us how to make your pap the way that Josh likes it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now, Josh and Caroline have certainly become a household name in SA. This dynamic duo has brought us some of the best content and truly embody what it means to be South African. What better way to celebrate them than to enjoy their pap and chunky chakalaka, other than one of their another favorites. So, Josh, you're on chakalaka duty. Have you ever made chakalaka before?
So, I've never made chakalaka. I've got it out of a can before, and I think that's about the extent of it. But
okay, perfect.
We're going to give it a go.
Let's give it a go. But before we do that, okay, in your pan, I see you've already got some onions going.
I've got some onions going.
Let's turn that heat down because it might just burn. I'll help you over there. Awesome stuff.
I got it.
Awesome. So you can start with the ingredients you've got. I see you've got some carrots, you've got some peppers. So normally whenever
Does the order matter?
It really does matter because of how you want the flavor to go into the dish. I know, you were ready to just throw everything
Just ready
in,
to throw it all in.
So maybe start with your peppers, because what we're doing is we're building flavor and we're building levels of different flavors. So we'll go in with our peppers there because the onions already started sauteing. So peppers in, both your red and yellow peppers. And so
The yellow.
This one?
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me, Caroline.
This is why, but you also mentioned that you guys don't ever cook together. You hardly cook together, but you cook for each other.
Yeah, so we generally cook separately, but we enjoy each other's cooking.
Oh, interesting.
Every now and then, you know, when we're in the kitchen together, it gets a bit messy.
I can understand because you guys are quite big personalities, the both of you. Now, Carol, while all of that is just cooking down, I think you can start us on how the pap is made in your house. So we've got some water that's been boiling here, nice and hot, and you've got some maize meal and butter. So how would you normally make your pap in the house?
I always using a small bowl.
Okay.
I can use this one.
Yes, you may definitely do that.
In cold water.
Ah, so this is a step. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. And then?
Sorry.
No problem.
And stir it.
So this is what we call umdogo. You're starting like the
like umdogo,
the porridge step. Okay, perfect.
And waiting for my water to boil.
Okay. All right, so while we're waiting for the water to boil, I think, Josh, you can go in with the rest of the ingredients now.
I can just pour it all in.
Spices first.
Okay.
So the reason we add the spices first is we want to build the flavor, so whatever else that goes in basically absorbs the rest of whatever you're putting in there. You've got some curry, that's paprika. You can add that. And then you've also got some curry powder.
Too much.
Okay. It's okay, Caroline. There's never too much. Okay. All of this?
All of that.
Okay.
That's the curry powder. So if you don't want anything too strong, you can definitely use a milder one. You can definitely, if you want it spicier, you can go with the hot curry as well. And then you've also got some ground coriander.
Which one's that? This one?
That's the one. Perfect. Add all of that in as well. But if you don't like anything that's too pungent flavor-wise, then you also can mellow it down and add
I like a good, strong flavor.
That's great. That's awesome.
Smelling good.
Smelling good.
You want to taste it, Caroline? Let me know how it is. Are you sure?
It's not ready.
It's not yet. So what's next? I think at the rate you're going now, you know exactly what he needs to add.
What do I need to do, Caroline?
Carrots.
Carrots?
Yeah. No, I think you are on the right track. Carrots, and I think at this point a lot of people would add the carrots and add other things like their chutneys and the tomato sauces just to build that flavor.
Okay.
But now what you'd want to do is you'd want the carrots to cook down until they're nice and soft and cooked through. But now you can add even
add
a bit more. Yeah, you can add the tomatoes, a little bit more oil because I think it's looking a little dry. And then, Carol, I think we can start getting that water going. I see that it's slightly almost where we need it to be. But you can actually just get started, just so we show South Africa.
I think just throw it in, Caroline.
Just throw it.
Whether it's a little bit lumpy or it doesn't matter.
After that, he's going to taste it.
He's going to eat it. As taste that.
We literally haven't eaten the whole day as well.
Oh, okay.
We've had a little bit to eat, so we're pretty hungry.
Okay, perfect. And then you add the rest of it in there. So in essence, what you're doing is you want it to be like umdogo, then you add everything.
And add more milk. Milk.
Okay. Impoopu. Okay, and then I think, Josh, you can also just add everything else together.
I'm just putting everything,
Well done.
And good.
And the sugar, is the sugar going in?
So the sugar is optional because some people like their chakalaka, like myself, a little on the sweeter side. Some people don't even like it on the sweeter side. They like more chili and spicier stuff. So it would be completely up to you if you want to add the spices, if you want to add even fresh chili would go in there as well.
It's gone in.
It's gone in.
It's gone in already.
All right, so in essence, you're just building the flavors now. I normally let my chakalaka cook down for like 20, 30 minutes because you want it to absorb all of those flavors. You can even add some more water just to give it more body.
And salt, are you adding?
Yes, you can add the salt and pepper as well. Well done, Josh, for adding the water, because if it gets too dry...
Just checking to see if it's sparkling or not.
It's definitely not. And Kara, I think you can also just add the rest of your pap there. But
How's
this
it going,
is in essence
Caroline?
how it would look if you guys were cooking together, right?
Usually at home it gets a little bit messy, but I think we're trying to keep it clean here today.
Well, we're keeping it clean here in the Afternoon Express kitchen. And if you also want to get your hands on this amazing recipe, then make sure to go over to afternoonexpress.co.za. And this is not the end. We still have one more recipe that we want to cook with you guys, right? And I'd like you to stay tuned, South Africa, because malva pudding is one of those desserts that seem easy on paper. But screw it up, and every South African Tani is on your case. But don't fret, when we come back, Caroline and Josh join us again to prepare a classic malva pudding accompanied by a generous helping of cream.
Oh no, Josh!
You guys don't want to see what's happening in this kitchen, guys. See you after this.